Cardano ADA exploded yesterday, 60%. What it means, Jobo, what it means for the Cardano hodlers.
Man,
Are they going to
ADA
get rich? Please tell us.
ADA is, rising out of the ashes in the past few months. Look at this breaking announcement since yesterday. Trump announces U.S. crypto reserve with XRP, Cardano, and Solana. And look at Mr. Trump over here with his golden whatever eyeglasses, sunglasses, man. Dude, you know what this now? All the price action that happened in November makes sense. Now, in November, let's show the chart. Let's show the chart for just 1 second, man, because this didn't make sense to me when it happened. This is the Cardano chart for now. As we can see, yesterday it
Holy
rose,
fuck.
and we will talk about it like 70%. We'll talk 80%. We'll talk about this in just 1 second. But CM, when this happened, I didn't understood why. I didn't understand. Look, it came after such a long time of neglect. Cardano was underperforming. It wasn't a thing. Since the peak of 2022, Cardano wasn't a thing. Even through all of 2023 bull market with all the AI narratives, Cardano was silent. But then when Trump won, this happened. And now he announced this yesterday. This makes me believe that all this buying over here, what a lot of people that knew somehow, all right, that Trump and the United States will eventually talk about Cardano, for the reserve. Does that make sense? I mean, it's kind of a news flash for me just thinking about it. Do you agree with me over here, CM? Is that might be the case?
Yeah, man, Cardano looks like a shining horse. It is looking fucking explosive, man. This
Explosive, man.
this candle, man. This wow, wow.
Look at the volume. One of the highest volumes ever.
Yeah,
At
man.
least the highest volume in the last 1 year. But since 2021, we haven't had this big volume on Cardano, man.
Cardano is
Big volume.
coming back from the dead, man. It's doing a comeback, man. This candle bring back the entire correction of the last 3 months.
Exactly.
What the F?
Look, exactly. And hey, I don't even think all this is overhead supply. This is not even resistance anymore. So once we kind of, clean this last local high here, this can just go. I mean, with this news, if this really happens, right? Because for now, Cardano is just, it's just in the talks. It's not a real thing. It was just an announcement said by Trump, not as, an announcement said by the government. Just oh yeah, we're gonna do reserve, blah blah blah, whatever. Probably just pumping his bags for now. But if this really happens, and the United States will put Cardano and the rest of the coins, by the way, in the reserves and create a strategic reserve for crypto, that can be big. That can be big for Cardano rising from the ashes, man. That can be big, and we'll definitely look for an entry. CM, am I right over here?
Bro, I couldn't sleep yesterday.
You couldn't sleep.
I couldn't sleep yesterday, man. I was like thinking of Solana, XRP, and Cardano doing bull flags, and we're like going in after like a daily bull flag, couple of days sideways, and then boom, you're getting in on the peak, on the low volatility,
Yeah.
boing, and then you get in, and you in one day you're up 20-30%, and it's
Yeah.
just ripping, man, ripping.
Exactly. So basically, what CM is saying right now is, first of all, don't just buy Cardano because of the rumors, right? Don't just ape into it like a degenerate crypto, without knowing what you're doing. What you want is to find a probable edge, right? So something like this can happen. Let's say this happens, right? Let's say we get some sort of a contracting, bull flag for another couple of days, something just like this, something sweet like this. This is beautiful, by the way. This is like peach perfect almost, CM, I would argue. And then, then you get a continuation breakout. This can be your entry over here, for example, right? This can be a potential entry because you will have a beautiful entry over here, right? And you can take a small risk if this was the breakout. If you can put a stop loss below the low of the day, probably for a couple of percentage, to be invalidated, right? So this is the type of things that you want to look for if you are interested in getting in eventually, right? We're trying to teach you in ways to think about the market, but definitely don't just ape in now without no edge right now, right, CM?
Exactly. Don't buy anything without an edge. And if you want to take our futures Cardano trades, we're definitely going to trade Cardano. Join our community. You got the link below, man. Do yourself a favor. We're getting we might go to another altcoin run now.
Maybe,
So
yeah.
you want to be prepared. You want to be in the best trading community, trading service. Join us. See you in the next video. No edge.
No trade. Cheers, everybody.